Okay, we're back. Trying to finish this. We'll see how it goes.
For you, my child.
I am here.
Go home. Leave. And live. What's happening?
Cthon changed us both when you cured me centuries ago. We belong to that book as much as him now.
I failed you.
No. You saved me. Saved us all. Whatever happens next, we shall face it together. Mother.
Dope. Reduce all color thresholds by 1. Seeming to all night effects. Dope. It's a dope comic book. Look at that. So that must have been obviously Midnight Suns is a comic book. But I wonder if that corner under the image where it says $1, I wonder if that was the real image for the comic book. That was dope. Man, I will still say it. The hero abilities felt great. All the heroes felt unique. Really felt powerful at the end. Oh, is that it? That's how... Is that how it ends? I was about to say, I was like, what?
Sometimes I forget just how beautiful that can be.
I never do.
Just wish everyone was here to see it.
Well, a giant wall of light did just teleport us back here from the crossroads of creation to our own little pocket dimension localized here in the sunny suburbs of Massachusetts. Fairly certain anything's possible at this point.
Man, that was dope. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'll let the credits play because they deserved it. For Axis did an amazing job. I'll probably do a review, you know, put out a video, even though I know it'll be late because a lot of people got this game ahead of time. A lot of people got what is it? It's not free copies, but promotional copies, I guess. I'm not sure what you call it, but they got hooked up. And if anyone saw this or has been watching since the first one, appreciate it. Thank you. It was a long one. It was fun though, man. It was a good play. I really enjoy, if you take the time, I think the dialogue is worth taking the time. It's good writing. And you know, the game, it was true to each hero, right? In the sense of the way they were animated, the way the moves were. Eviscerate, I'm telling you, that's from Marvel vs. Capcom. And you know, like, it seems like certain moves was you know, pay attention to. They're like, oh, was this character ever in another video game? Because I think Captain America says in Marvel vs. Capcom, is he in 2? I'm not sure. I think he's in 2. I know he's in 3 for sure. But he does a shield bash, and I feel like they had something like that. I don't know if it was named shield bash, but they had something like that. But anyways, I'm all over the place. Point is, they stood true to the characters in the sense of their moves and how they were animated. Each one felt different. The only thing, the Hulk didn't get to play much with the Hulk, but that's because I didn't do a lot of side missions. I went straight to the story as fast as possible. But to go back on the writing, I think it's worth checking out. The writing, it's really good. It made me laugh a few times. And the Hunter, I think the Hunter, for him being a basic character, I think he was really dope, because the way you could dress him up and his facial expressions and the way he was just like, what? He's like, I'm not, I don't understand. Like that, I don't know what kind of personality would you call that, but that really made me laugh because he didn't feel like this.
Well, I'm starting to think the Ancient Ones never believed we'd actually survive the prophecy.
I could consult the records of the Vishanti once the city approves the Sanctum's rebuilding permit.
Lilith and the Hunter's Bond defied death before. Defied Cathan. Prophecy or not, I know this story is far from over.
I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that means. Like, there's gonna be a second one. But I'll be down. If they made a second one, I'd be down. Man, I hope it'd be cool if Fur Axis could get, like, I don't know, what would be another dope IP? Like, Marvel's huge. If they could do a DC one, that'd be cool. I would like, though, the only thing I would like to say, because I don't want to be, you know, I enjoyed the game, so I don't want to be negative, but the only thing I would say is the combat gets super repetitive. I know in XCOM, because they worked on XCOM, or they made XCOM. I know XCOM is kind of the same, but it almost feels different because the way XCOM plays is you don't know what aliens you're gonna fight, right? At a certain point you do because you're repeating, but also at the same time, XCOM has like deadlines, so you can't just like farm. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't farm. So XCOM, that playstyle does repeat, but it feels less repetitive because of the surprise of which enemies you're gonna fight. So since you don't really know who you're gonna fight, it changes up your strategy within that moment. But here, you knew, like, if it was like, oh, stop the helicopter, okay, well, I'm in this section of the story, so I'm only gonna be fighting Hydra units. I already know most of them. You got the sniper, you got that brawler, and then you got, you know, the regular foot soldiers, and then higher upgrader foot soldiers, and so you already know what to do. The game is it's not gameplay. The different missions, there's only so many. There's stop the helicopter, destroy the device, get the device, capture the agent. So there's like, I think 5 or 6, and that's not bad. It's all right, but it's at that point to me, I think it's too repetitive at a certain point. I enjoyed it the first time, and I guess what I'm trying to say, if they could like have it where I don't know, bigger arena, not much bigger, but bigger, and like you're going from stage to stage. I feel like that would be cool. It almost felt like you were stuck in a small circle, and I guess I get that because of the environments, but they can still have that same cool mechanic and just stretch out the battlefield. You know, make it more horizontal and have it where you're clearing it, or like you have to, like, I don't know, I'm making it as I'm talking right now, like say there's someone in the middle, you have X amount of moves to try to get someone in the middle, and like things like that where it feels like you're being a hero. At the way we were doing it, it just felt like we were being, you know, action junkies. We're just going around messing things up. Granted, that's what the story was about. You're there to prevent, you know, these demons from destroying the world. But like, I feel like that would be cool if their next step would be have it where you can explore the world, not in a big sense, but just like, here's this battle, and you know, you got to go from point A to point B instead of just staying in a circle and you're just fighting within a circle. Because Gears of War did something like that, where you would fight in one area and then move to the next. Granted, I felt like I didn't really finish Gears of War, so I can't talk on it, so I won't. I think that would be cool if for Access would do the same thing. Just make it longer and have you could have more interesting situations happen. Like and like one of them could be like your units are split and two go left, two go right, and then you get to play on both sides, and then you gotta meet in the middle or something. I don't know. You know, this. And then I guess I'm trying to say this a longer battlefield instead of just a circle. Because I'm not a game developer, so who am I to say what they should do? I just think that would be a cool implementation if they ever do another genre, and if they could get like DC, that would be dope. Because the way they did Marvel was sick. Or even Disney, well, Disney wouldn't let it, right? Well, Disney did Kingdom Hearts, so I don't know why they wouldn't do this, because you know, it's not like they showed like you're killing people. You just knocked people out, right? You hit this guy, he went unconscious. It didn't say they were dead. Granted, the demons did die, but I mean, who's gonna have a problem with that? But you could do. They did Heartless in Kingdom Hearts, so you could do something like that. Just do like, obviously you don't need to bring back like Heartless, but you do something that will represent. Oh, you're just messing up this thing that's not a big deal. Because my bad. Because Disney for the heart breathing. Because the Disney is very sensitive with their IP, which I get, because they're a family business and you don't want that image to be destroyed. But I think that'd be cool. I don't know, one of the IPs or something with Ninja Turtles. Like, I haven't seen Ninja Turtles in anything like really different except for beat 'em ups and Injustice. That'd be cool if they could get Ninja Turtles. Oh, that'd be so much fun. That'd be crazy. I'm just thinking about it with them, because I was really impressed. I'm telling you, this was a fun game. I'm glad I brought this game. I would suggest others to buy it, but you know, everyone does what they want to do with their money. But if you wanted my opinion, and if my opinion would matter, I think if you are into strategy games, this is a cool one because of how unique each hero feels. It gets repetitive just because of the nature of the game. I mean, the nature of the game, the nature of the mechanics, but the feel of the different heroes will make you keep playing. Like when I was playing for the Hulk Pro, I only got to play for like 2-3 missions. It felt amazing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm the Hulk. I felt like the Hulk. And then when he hit, you felt it. Like, it's crazy. It's hard. It's not hard to explain. Like, that's what it is. You felt the shake of your controller when the Hulk would smack somebody. Like, that was really dope. And then Blade, how Blade was so smooth, and Wolverine too with his claws. He was just like a wild beast, just in your face, just like. And then Spider-Man, where he could, disable units, he could pull them. Man, like all of them. Magic being extremely environmental. Like, she's all about using her portals and using the environment very effective. And that's what I'm saying. If the arena was stressed just a little bit more, right, you could have her be way more intuitive and dangerous. Is intuitive that's the wrong word there. She would feel better because you have reasons to use her. Because there's certain areas where if you had her on your team, it wouldn't benefit you, because you can only use like the stun if there was like a generator. I think they will have 2 and maybe 1 or 3 bombs, and it's like you're not always going to use her, right? So you're limited to how many times you're going to use her and how effective she's going to be. So I feel like with a bigger arena, she'll be more effective. Like, it would be cool if they could also change it to where, like, it would take time, right? Like, if you teleport an enemy a few spaces, the enemy would take time to move towards you and then to be able to attack. Since everything was so small, everyone got to hit each other. So I feel like that would make it interesting too. I don't know. All in all, I enjoyed what I played. So I'm excited to see what they do next. I don't know if they're working on anything right now or they're going to do DLC. But if they do DLC, I'll play the DLC depending on how much content it has and how interesting it would be. Man, that's it, really. Should I do a review with saying all that? I feel like, I guess that's my review right there. I'll do my review during the credits. So this would be my review, so I don't make another video and I don't want to waste anyone's time. So with this, I'm gonna say this. So the positives are storyline, heroes feeling unique, and the animations of the moves. Those are 3 positives. The negatives for me are it's repetitive after a certain point, and then the arenas to me were too small. They felt like it's like a beat 'em up but taking turns. And then the third one was just the bugs, but they recorrect themselves, so for me that's not a big deal. I'm glad it was able to fix itself during the game. It's like it wasn't like it stopped me from continuing or resetting, so that's good. And what is there another negative? I don't think so. So it's like 3 and 3, half and half, and that's not bad, man. When you're in the middle of anything, I think you did a good job. I mean, I would say this is like a 9 out of 10. The one thing that doesn't make it a 10 is those 3 negatives, but it's a 9 for sure. The storyline was alright. I mean, it's basic. It's a lot of, I mean, most hero stories are like that. Big guy, take him down, blah 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 blah. I know there's some comic books though that are out there that go in depth within the characters, and they have some interesting story arcs. I know Comics Explained, he has some good coverage of that. Oh, my DualShock is running low. But yeah, that's my review. I say if, I don't think numbers really matter. I think it kind of helps people think, oh, if he gives it a 9 out of 10, then that means it's really great. To be honest, it depends on you as an individual. Like, I love all video games. I especially love strategy games. I started with, Final Fantasy RPG. So that's really my home where, take turns. Granted, I like the action base, but it'll be so hard for this kind of game. And this is not trying to be action. It's meant to make you think. So I like that fact. So I think it'd be cool if God, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing I just started, so bear with me if you're watching this. And I'm just trying to see like what happens at the end of the credits, but at the same time try to keep whoever's watching still entertained. I mean, for y'all, you could just skip ahead if you wanted to, which would be dope for y'all. But for me, I don't want to just fast forward because I think each person that worked on this game deserves the credit. Like, this game, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it myself. It was fun. I guess with that being said, we'll just sit in silence. I guess, I could talk about how like where I guess I could just theorycraft where they'll take this, because the way they left it was like if they're gonna do DLC, and I didn't read up on it. I'm not sure they will, but they will. There's definitely gonna be Venom. Maybe they could do storyline with Venom and Spider-Man, and Spider-Man having, chase down Venom. Maybe that could be a thing. Sabretooth is dead, right? From what it seemed. If he's not, you could do that with Wolverine and Sabretooth, where he came back from limbo somehow, or him and Mephisto is working together, because Sabretooth, he's like, whoever pays me the most if the price is right. But this dude's a psychopath. He likes to kill people. So like Mephisto's like, man, you team up with me, you can kill as many people as you want. He'll be down for that. So that could be, they might do that, because I really don't know what else you do. Bring back the Hunter? I mean, for the game, what it is, you will have to, right? Because it's not like you're playing as one of the main heroes. That's not the idea of this game. The idea is you're the Hunter, you're part of the Midnight Suns, and you get help from the Avengers and help from X-Men, which is Wolverine, and help from Spider-Man, and then the Hulk. Well, the Hulk's part of the Avengers. So, what? Oh, because I haven't been touching it. My bad. But yeah. So, I guess they could do those two. The writing, cinematic writer, dope. That's it for writing. Writer was Walt Williams. He did a great job. If he was all by himself. I like the voices. The voices were good. Voice talent, yeah, they all did pretty good. I don't think anyone did bad at all, except for it was weird when I did Blade's Ultimate. The voice did not sound the same, so I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if it didn't translate right, or maybe the guy didn't do that sound. I don't know. It was weird. I was like, what? It threw me off. I was like, Blade don't sound like that, because I got used to the voice actor's voice for being Blade.
I came to destroy him.
More lies from this herald.
You surprised me, beloved one. Coming so far.
It is over already.
Child.
Amateurs.
Yo, I didn't even think about that. Dr. Doom? Oh my god. Yo, we gotta talk about that for a few seconds. Dr. Doom, Auditory Endgame. Congratulations on finishing the main campaign of Marvel's Midnight Suns. The Hunter has returned to a point before the Midnight Sun, allowing them to continue completing missions, learning up heroes, improving freshers, and exploring Abbey and its grounds. A new set of high-level general missions are available in Transia. All previous defeated fallen villains may appear on mission in any region. New Game Plus is now unlocked. Okay. The Hunter has returned to a point before the Midnight Sun. Okay. So with that, yo, Victor Von Doom, I didn't think about that, because look, it's so funny. You got the shirt. Why, I didn't even think twice why they put that shirt in there. That makes so much sense. Alright, well, I just want to say, again, appreciate anyone that watched and stuck through. I've been doing more videos. That's my plan. Try this YouTube thing out. Hopefully, I can make some good content so that people enjoy. And that's it. I don't want to overstay my welcome. Thanks for watching if you were watching. And catch you on the next one.